Hey guys, it's Bianca Sophia. I'm hopping on real quick to share something that happened when I woke up today. Okay, so when I wake up, I do my that self-sovereign script. I do that every day as soon as I wake up, and then I shield myself, and then which you guys should be doing. If you're not doing it, you still have AI boxes in your room. You can think all you want that you are free, but you're not. You have got to do this self-sovereign script. You have to state your sovereignty every day until you see this AI box gets disconnected. You will be shown in some way that it's disconnected, and if not, you're still plugged into that matrix. You know what I mean? Like Mikhaylel is really like pushing for this. He's like, people need to be doing this every day. He's just really getting on you guys about this. Like, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this every day. Every day. Do it every day. Every day. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So so after I did my self-sovereign script and the shielding, he told me to get into the meditative position, right? And like usual, I end up on his lap. I'm just gonna say it. We had sacred union, like we often do, because what that does, you guys, is it heals you, because your twin flames, higher self, is sending their energy through you, right? And it's clearing out. It's like helping you do your inner work, but like on a, how do I say this right? Like at a level of the microcosm, I guess. I don't even know if I'm making sense. But then he's saying it's also at the macro. It's at the micro and the macro at the same time. What? I don't know if I'm making sense at all, but that's what he's telling me. So anyway, oh man, my throat. Oh, my throat is like closing up right now. It's so weird. I feel like it's different. Oh, okay. I understand why now. Okay, so I can't swallow. Wow. I need water or something. Excuse me, hold on a second. So, wow, you guys. Oh my gosh, I just remembered a dream I had. I have to share it real quick, so because it might help with what I'm talking about. It might make more sense. So, this dream was probably a couple years ago, or it's like 2018 or 2019, or maybe even 2020. It was in the beginning of my full-blown awakening. Okay, I had a dream. Oh boy. Sorry guys, I'm just a goofball. That I was pulling a snake out of my mouth, right? I had a dream about that. I had a dream of pulling a snake out of my mouth, and then I pulled the snake out of my son's mouth. I told my son about this too, but I thought that was really weird. I'm like, I wonder what the hell that meant. Okay, wow. I was just informed by Mikhaylel that what that meant was, there's multiple meanings, but one of the meanings was that meant a generational curse, that's passed down and down and down and down. And it's the Alpha Draconian curse, generational curse, right? That goes all the way back to Sophia. Wow. Okay. This is, I'm like feeling really emotional all of a sudden. My karmic soulmate, his origins are Alpha Draconis, also known as Thuban. So he is a dragon. Like, his original origin is a dragon. And my son has Alpha Draconian lives as well. But his origins are not of that. But now I'm starting to understand why I was with my karmic soulmate, because I had to heal that bloodline. Wow, this is blowing my mind. Okay. So since I'm connected to Sophia, right? I'm connected to all the generational curses. So I'm here. I've been working on breaking these generational curses in all the bloodlines. Do you know what I mean? Because there's lots of them, you guys. So that's so interesting how in the dream I was pulling out the snake of my mouth, and then I was pulling it out of my son's mouth, right? And then my cards keep telling me, you know, generational curse, family problems, and then contract completed. Contract completed. So I guess I completed that contract of breaking that generational curse, which is of the Alpha Draconian curse, right? Which started when this black magic, satanic ritual abuse and all this nastiness, sickness came into play, right? Wow, I'm just... What? Wow. I need a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I'm also being told that we're venomous? Like, what? That we're... I don't even want to know. Wow, okay, I don't know what that means. He's like, well, I'll expand on that at another time. Okay, you do that. Thanks, Mikhaylel. I mean, wow, what is going on? Okay, wait, what? We're venomous to certain reptilians? What is going on right now? I'm like trying to get more, but he's like, not now, because he's like busy right now. He's multi-dimensional, but like lately he's been having to like he's like really busy right now fighting this war. So he's like, you know, I have to go to work. He's going to work on the days, you know, he's like, all right, I gotta go to work. Bye. I love you. I'll see you later. You know what I mean? It's like your boyfriend or husband who works during the day and then they come home at night. That's what it's been like with him lately, because he's been so busy with this war and helping humanity. So it's like, he's like, I'll talk to you when I get home. Let's get back to the original video. So you know how I am. I am a jumper. I jump all over the place, all around. And that's what I do now. So just deal with it. I mean, we're multidimensional, so this is like part of the process now, I guess. This is jumping everywhere, but just... I don't even know, guys. I don't know. I'm just doing me. So, here you go. Back to the video. Like, you know, and you remember snakes also can mean knowledge, right? Truth. And coming out of the mouth, it's like you need maybe speak your truth, speak your knowledge, share your knowledge, which I'm actually doing now. It was probably just telling me what I was going to be doing in the future, right? Like pulling this truth out, even though it's hard and it's gross and it's nasty, right? Pulling this snake out of my mouth, right? So that was really cool, especially with what happened today. So what was happening, because I had a lot of issues with my heart chakra and my throat chakra. Yes, they were. The stuff was removed out of there. But you have to understand, since this is millions of years of trauma and timelines, there's a lot of healing that had to be done there, right? So what was happening was my Kundalini was like going up to my throat and would get stuck there, right? Like it would go up again to my throat, and it would not be able to get past that, right? So today, though, you guys, and it's really hard to do tantric sacred union. Okay, it's hard, especially with us who have been in the SSP or super soldier, because you have to understand that they programmed us with reversals. So pain is pleasure and pleasure is pain, right? Okay, so for instance, like when I was, the first time I was touched by a masculine when I was like 9th grade or something, or was it 9th grade? I don't even know how old I was. Was I? Yeah, I think I was in 9th grade. I know I waited a long time, right? So I think it was 9th grade. And I mean like third base, okay? When that person did that to me, I felt pain. It felt like, and it's so weird because I remember James Ring said this in his book about this. He had the same thing happen, but I don't know if it was in the same area or what. But when I was touched in 9th grade by a masculine, third base, I felt pain. I felt needles in I felt like what felt like 1,000 needles. I don't know why I'm saying that number. It's weird. Like stabbing me in the stomach, like at the solar plexus area and the sacral area. Both of those chakras felt like they were being stabbed by a bunch of needles. And I thought, what the hell is this? This is weird, right? And then when I read James's book, I was like, holy shit, that's what that was, right? So it's like, remember, we're like programmed to feel pleasure is pain and pain is pleasure, if that makes sense, right? So that's being fixed now, right? So when if someone that's a part of all this, I'm lighting up a cigarette, hold on. It's like no one's touching these topics, but I'm supposed to. So so when it comes to tantric, right, you have to go for a long time, right? And it's like when we're feeling pleasure, like we're also feeling pain, but it's like we want to rush it. Like I don't even know if I'm explaining this at all right, but it's like we want to rush through it, right? Because of not because of it might feel good and everything, but it's like we want to rush through it because of experiences, the traumas in the past, right? We want to get it over with because we see sacred, or we see sex as something traumatic, right? Like when we're even if we're with somebody that loves us or whatever, it's like we still have that trauma response to sex, right? So that's why, like, hurry up and get it over with, right? But even though we don't want to do that, that's what we do anyway. And it's like we're trying to fix our minds to relax, take a breath, take your time, make it last, right? But we're like, no, get it, just hurry up, right? It's so weird, but it's like tantric, you have to like be able to go for like hours, you guys, and because that's what happens is your kundalini energy is rising, okay? And it starts at the root chakra and it rises all the way through your crown chakra. So some people have had these like out of the blue, and it gets them a little crazy because they're all of a sudden in space and they're like, whoa, I'm in outer space right now, what happened? And they end up in the psych ward, because they didn't know what was happening to them, right? And sometimes it can be very painful as well if you're not ready for it, right? Sorry, you guys, like I said, I'm smoking right now. So Mikhaylel has been working with me on this. And today, after we were, Sacred Union, we finally got past my heart and past my throat. And guess what? Right at the end there, I was able to just relax the whole thing, and I wasn't. No, you cannot tense up either at all. Like the whole thing. He's like, stop, breathe, relax, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like it's not like you're not only making love to your partner, but you're also healing. It's crazy, you guys. It's like a big thing. It's like you don't understand how much healing can go into this and how powerful that energy can be. So the kundalini was rising, and at the end there, the snake went out of my mouth, you guys. And I put my head back, and I saw this snake come out of my mouth, just like in that dream. Remember, I was pulling it out, but I think this snake is different. This snake means, but I like the coincidences, right? The little similarities of this. The kundalini snake rose and it went through my mouth. It shot right out of my mouth. And I ended up crying. I don't know why I was crying right after, but it wasn't like sad tears. It was like happy tears, but I could not. I was like really crying hard, and I guess it's because the energy got through my heart and through my throat, right? And it went out of my mouth. So it was like, wow, I have been trying so hard to get past those chakras, right? And all this work that we've been doing has been working towards that, right? And he's like, you are so close to, just one more chakra we got to get through. And when that happens, he's like, you just wait, just watch what's going to, you're not going to, I can't even explain to you what will happen or what all that means right now, because you wouldn't understand it. Where you, at the level you're at right now, I'm like, what do you mean at the level I'm at? I thought I was already like at a high level. I don't, how much higher can I go? He's like, oh, you haven't seen anything yet. So I'm very curious to see what happens next. So I'm sorry if this is like TMI for you guys, but it's like no one's talking about this stuff because it's like people like look at this stuff like this shit is just crazy, it's too much, right? But it's not. And people need to become aware of this, that your twin flames, higher selves are going to be coming into sacred union with you, right? I'm telling you guys, and I've already talked to others about this, and they say, wow, you're so like open about it. A lot of people won't even talk about this, but yes, I've had the same experience. I'm finding people everywhere that are experiencing this same thing. You know what I mean? But if I told someone like a non-awakened about this, they would be like, hey, this girl needs a freaking straight jacket right now. She's, you know, claiming to be having sex with angels. You know what I mean? Like, this is where I'm at. But the whole snake out of the mouth thing also represents speaking that truth, speaking the truth about the Kundalini, speaking that it's not bad, speaking that it's healing, speaking that it's magical, and very, very powerful, you guys. Like I said, you can manifest anything you want when you're in sacred union with your twin flame. I also wanted to add that this is why we are all programmed to be with other people and not with our twin. Because you have to understand, when two twin flames come together in sacred union, the power that's there is unbelievable. Like, it's going to blow your mind. And it's so powerful, it's going to shift the earth into her higher dimensional self, which is already done, right? It's already done. We already won. It's already happened. But we just have to catch up, you see? So when it comes to the power of manifestation during sacred union, I mean, what you do is, when you're about to climax, you first of all, before you do it, you figure out what you want to manifest, right? And then in that moment of climax, you speak out, or you don't have to speak it out like, you know, whatever it is, you know, just say it in your mind. Speak it telepathically to the cosmos, right? Okay. I hope I'm making sense. But I will be speaking a lot more on this, because that's what I'm being told to do. So people don't get scared. People don't think they're losing their minds, because this is very real. And then apparently it's going to shift in a way, because basically what's happening, remember how everything starts at the top, right? And it works its way down to the physical. So it's like, what's happening when I come into sacred union with my twin at a higher level, it's eventually going to work its way down to the physical, right? Okay. And you really have to applaud the archangels at the highest level for all of this. It's like, they knew there was going to be interference, so the splitting happened, so we could go to the past and be with our twin's human version, because we wouldn't be able to heal with our twin at the human level, because there's so much trauma and so much damage. So when we are healing within, the twin's higher self helps us do that. So it's like, because, you know, people don't understand that you know how they say you have to let your twin go to heal? That's true. You have to let your twin go and go through that heartbreak. But what happens, and they leave this part out, is that you merge with your twin's higher self in that moment, because your twin is you. So you're merging with your twin's higher self. So you are actually merging with them, but you're merging with their higher aspect. And then your higher aspect is merging with them at their human version. So they actually are helping you heal. It blows my mind, and it's so cool. So it's like, I was wondering, I'm like, how the hell am I going to do this? I have to disconnect from him just to get him? I don't get it. I have to completely disconnect from him so I can heal, and then it's like, do you know what I mean? It's so weird, but I understood quickly the why now, and it's freaking brilliant, really. So in the end, you disconnect from your twin, right? You go within, and what do you find within? You find your twin. You find yourself, their higher aspect, and they help you heal. Now, it could be different for everybody, but with me, what happened was Archangel Mikhaylel helped me heal and he helps me embody my divine masculine part of myself, right? Because that part of me was messed up. Like, I wasn't the action taker. I wasn't taking action on anything, right? And as soon as he helped me heal, now I'm like, I've turned into my masculine, right? I'm like, go, 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 get up, go, get up, go, get up, go, get up, go. Like he is. I know how he is. That's how I am now. It's wild. It's blowing my mind. And then I'm also, merging with my higher self, which is helping me heal my divine feminine aspect at the human level. I hope I'm making sense. It's it's so mind-blowing, and I love it. I love this shit. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope some of this made sense. I know I was jumping all over the place again, but I hope you got something out of this. I will see you guys next time, and I love you guys, and remember, shields up, swords up. Let's get it.